Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Subscribe if you like these kind of videos and like the video so I know that you want me to keep posting them. Let's get right into the video. Let's get right into it. We're playing Home Safety Hotline. You know, I believe it's one day till Christmas. We're gonna have to see. I put the camera in the right area. If it needs adjusting, then we'll adjust it. But we got 100% so far on everything. Listen, when I first played this game, if you want to check the first part, like when I first initially played the game, I played like months ago. It might have been even a year ago or something like that. I failed a little bit here and there because I was not ready for like anything. I didn't know how these really worked out. But now I know how this game works, and I think that's why I'm doing so good, because I understand Wagwan, and I also have a mind that can, you know. Okay, I think we read this already. Pest Control Department has been panicking and sending out vans all morning. Something big is going down. Let's get right into the video. Let's see what's going on. We are on our first shift of the day, or I guess our third shift. One day until Christmas. Alrighty. Let's see what we're doing. The cheer levels are 100%. That means we are absolutely killing it. I think I haven't made a mistake yet to see if the cheer levels go down. So we're gonna have to see. Welcome, employee. To begin shift, please clock in below. Sure. Hi, this is Casey from HSH. Hi, this is Casey from HSH. Okay. We get any new ones? I think they might tell us about new ones. Carol's gonna call us. Carol's gonna let us know. Hey, Carol. How's it hanging?
HSH Puss King is loose, and it's our understanding he means to stir up trouble of the Yuletide variety.
The Mouse King.
Before things get too hairy, but sometimes things slip through the cracks. Little things, if you get my meaning. If you hear anything strange, let us know as soon as you can. There's new data coming your way. Read it carefully. Keep those eyes peeled.
Okay, where am I per paper? Watch out for Mouse King. For Mouse King. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Hudson. Permission to run. Okay. Belschnickel. Human-shaped pine-based life form. A winter. Belschnickel is like Dwight Schrute. Belschnickel is I. Hi, this is Casey from HSH. How may I help you?
We need someone to come check our house for damage. I think I felt an earthquake last night. And this morning, I noticed those godless Hendersons across the street crying about something with the police. So I'm fairly sure whatever happened must have been enough to damage our property.
Okay, let's write this down. Whitaker had an earthquake on his property, and the godless Hendersons, like in Stranger Things? They are. About something with the police, I'm fairly sure what happened, must have been enough time for they're crying for something. Okay. We gotta read the new stuff, so let's see this. Let's just see this real quick, okay? Homeowners experiencing a Belschnickel often report break-ins, finding berries, sap, pine needles, or scratch marks on the floor, or dead pets. Okay, this guy looks creepy as hell. The gift tag. Dude, look at the fucking arms. Look at the fucking hair. That's creepy. The gift tag is a humanoid creature somewhat resembling an elderly human woman. An elderly human woman with a smiling face covered in soot or soil. It is known to quietly slip into homes during the winter and often leave behind trinkets such as makeshift dolls, wooden idols, or sharp twigs and rocks. Just something moving around like that in the night is scary. The Hunt. It's beautiful. The Hunt is a storm-like fungal weather phenomenon that carries to large quantities of infectious snow-like spores. Oh, this. If something like that existed in real life, how insane would that be? Like, actually insane would that be? That'd be so insane. Because nothing could survive it. Do we have anything like that? I guess we don't have anything infectious like that. But we have hail and snow, obviously. People avoid that. But imagine if it was like fungal. Homeowners caught in the Hunt could report thunder, blizzards, electrical outages, and violent erratic behavior from neighbors. Song's kind of fire. The locomotive. Oh, I see a tank engine rumbling. Okay. The locomotive is a large, segmented, train-like organism that can only be seen by animals and human children. It is known to appear after nightfall after the 21st of December. After the 21st of December, okay. Homeowners affected by locomotive reports of floor rumbling at night, distant whistling, snow falling in strange patterns, or missing children. This guy did notice earthquake last night. I felt an earthquake last night. Crying about something with the police. Missing children. Did the Hendersons' children? I think that's a stretch. Okay, let's keep going. But that's cool. What else is known to cause earthquakes? Cloches, the little structure thing. I don't know if they have earthquakes. But let's see. The Mouse King. This guy looks like a little cute little guy. The Mouse King is a prominent member of a traitorous clan of mice. What does that even mean? Known for recruiting and leading them in nefarious activities such as riots, heists, and assassinations. Homeowners with the Mouse King often report sounds of squeaking, scratching, or seeing strange mice behaviors such as mass coordination or attempts at communication. Incredible threat to all living things, and its destruction should immediately be prioritized. Wait, so lethal methods to limited mouse traps, high space, sharpenments, or any licensed firearms, owners will not oblige or advise to utilize it. Damn! Does this thing can like speak and shit? Or is this thing is mouse? That's crazy. Perchta. Ah! I need to hear what this thing sounds like. Or something like that. Perchta is a large humanoid creature vaguely resembling an elderly human woman. An elderly human woman with a beak-like nose and long sheet-like skin. Perchta is known for entering homes full of refuse, chaos, and filth. Homeowners experience Perchta often report break-ins, nightly sounds of clattering, and shed skin on the floor. This is another thing. It's like the gift hag kind of vibe. That's scary. The beak-like nose. I don't like that. The Saint. That's Santa. Is a warlock, sometimes resembling a bearded elderly human man adorned in thick robes, often seen riding a pale horse-like creature. The Saint is known for traveling through snowstorms at night, leaving strange artifacts on the doorstep of homeowners. Often the Saint arrival is followed by the Sinner shortly after, and that's what this is, the Sinner. What does it say here? The acceptance of the artifact granted by the Saint bringing in one owns can often result in gift receiver experiencing great fortune and luck for a span of 30 years. After 30 years, the Saint wants them to collect their due. It is not advised to accept these gifts. That is insane. The Sinner. Oh my god. Krampus? Yeah. The Sinner is a biological. Where the fuck did I read that? The Saint is a large bipedal goat-like creature known for breaking into homes and devouring human children. Usually arriving after a snowstorm has passed. Homeowners often report the sounds of chains or hooves, broken doors or windows, and missing children. A lot of things that just take children. It's gonna make it very, difficult to find out. A white. It's like when you get the lid of one of those like glass juice boxes, it's like that kind of sound. That's what it sounds like. Whites are misshapen former humans that have been exposed to effects of the hunt. Coming in a variety of unfortunate bodily configurations, whites are also known for their wild and unpredictable violent behavior. Homeowners experience whites often report sounds of gurgling, coughing, or hacking. The hunt is scary now. Okay, so this guy's problem, I don't think it's an avalanche. House damage. So this is a cloche. House damage. Feel instability and sinking. Okay, so maybe not that. I'm thinking it's a new one. What was it called? The locomotive? I'm thinking it's a new one. I feel like I'm glad I read through all of them. Now I know Wagwan. After the 21st of December. It is the after the 21st of December because it's what day till Christmas. Report rumblings of the night. That's an earthquake. Distant whistling, snow falling in streets, or missing children. Maybe the Hendersons are crying about something with the police, so they're reporting a missing child. That to me looks like a locomotive to me. Wait, let me just see if there's anything else. The Ogress does sometimes, I think the Ogress, right? If I'm not gonna be. Presence of a human and Yokats, okay. Do says entrance home from the cat for a home move from condition and its inhabitants. But that's not what happened. Okay, so I think it's a locomotive. I think we can write down. I'm gonna write down here. Whitaker's was the earthquake in the property and the locomotive. I think I'm pretty right. And listen. It's my third shift out here. I'm getting very comfortable and very calm with the notion that listen, the first time I got 100%, I was like, that's a little. Second time I got it, I'm like, I'm kind of killing this. I know what's up. I know what to look for. Because now I realize that the game also wants me to live the story out, they just don't want me to go off every single. They want me to also kind of imagine what was there, and I'm really good at stories, so I'm a writer. Because the Henderson car across the street, that's their point of saying like, oh hey, the child is missing, they're reporting the police. Like that's me filling in the gap there. I'm filling the gaps, and I think it's better, low key. Okay. Okay. Their name was Whitaker. Hi, my name is Casey from HSS. How may I help you?
I have been robbed. Someone broke into my house and completely cleaned out the fridge and cabinets last night. There's wine all over my floors, discarded milk jugs. It's absolutely disgusting. I demand a refund for this useless home security package you people sold me. It's only good for hearing thieves cackle after the fact.
Cackle after the fact. So, broken, cleaned out the closet, fridge, cabinets, and there was laughing. So this must be one of these like gnome type creatures. Gnome hobs. There we go. Not gnomes. Hobs. They are tendency to consume dust, dirt. Okay, so it's not them. Wait, dishes, clean them. The process only come out at night. Okay, so it's not that hob. I don't think it's a desk hob. Not the dwarves. Not this. Not this. It's not this. Not this. Not this. Because what we have here, we have broke in and cleaned out the... That seems very specific. That seems very oddly specifically something that would, like, it... It's not this. I don't think anything about... Yeah, I don't think anything about that. The horde? This seems insane, by the way. I don't think it's this. Kobolds, do they take things? Or broken floorboards? Okay, that's nothing. Not this, not this, not this. Not the memory list. Mice! Squeaking and null marks. But it's... Someone robbed them. Night gnome, night gnome, night gnome. If I do any sightings in the middle of the night or report heavy breathing during late hours. Nothing about robbing them. Is it the mouse? No, this guy. No, it doesn't sound like that. A perch though. Oh, we had this new ones. We gotta see. Break-ins, nightly sound clattering and shed skin. Okay, wait. Breaking in and nights of sounds of clattering. She said clattering, right? Cackling. Thieves cackle. So there's more than one. But it is discarded milk jugs, shed skin. Any shed skin, no shed skin. There's just wine over. But they did break in. So let's say purchase is kind of top of the list right now for what we need to be thinking about. Fine sprites, no. So perchta. Reanimation? No. Isn't there animation? Why do I keep looking over this one? That looks like a little light. Are any miniature humanoid figures such as dolls, puppets, or marionettes that are capable of moving on their own? Homers with animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night, missing or stolen household objects. It doesn't sound like that's it, but okay. You know, we just look over animation real like every time. It's not this. It doesn't sound like the Saint. No. Does it sound like the Sinner? Chains or hooves? No. Wine sprites? No. Goat cat? No. Goat. Often report strange sightings, coincidences, sightings of shapes go through the house, and signs of bleeding. Often cause paranoia or sleep. It's not this. Human. It has to be this. Otherwise, I'm missing the list. Infested with armor, broken windows, stolen food, sounds of clattering or giggling, and more rarely missing pets or children. Okay, wait. Broken windows, stolen food. That's two of these things. Stolen food. And then the laughing. Cabinets, 13 or more. Okay, so this is more appealing to me than the bird stuff. And human, I don't think it's been used yet. Not that that's the indicator for me, but for me, at least something is like, I've never heard of this before, and I've never used human before, so maybe this new one is human. I'm gonna go human, just because I feel like it is the correct answer here. Nick, listen, you got some human here, okay? What's the solution? Listen, Nick, you got some human, okay? They leave you when they're satisfied with everything. But if you want to prevent something, just board the windows and any large openings. You just gotta close it off. But it's highly inadvisable. Just let them leave. Got human. Okay. Let's see this. Stolen food, sounds of clattering or giggling. That's like they use the word cackling. Hi, this is Ksick from HSH. How may I help you? Ray.
My cornflakes. It's in the ceiling. It's in my coffee. God, it's in the wallpaper. God, please, make it go away. Make this godforsaken demon go away.
Godforsaken demon go away? It's in my cornflakes. It's in the ceiling. It's in my coffee. It's in the wallpaper. Please make it go away. It's in everything. Demon. Okay.
Please hold.
Your goats often report strange coincidences, sighting of shapes of goats throughout the house, and imagine sounds of bleeding. Their prolonged presence can often cause paranoia. Someone leads to careless household accidents with fires. Humbling offering of wheat or straw can be made in appeasement for more personal advice, pest control services. This does look like a demon. Maybe this is where the game wants you to kind of imagine a little bit. This guy is thinking demon, goats are demons. And it's in everything. It's in the cornflakes. See, it's on bread, so I think it'd be on cornflake. In the ceilings, it's in the coffee. He's paranoid. It looks like a demon. You'll go at the top of my list right now. You'll go at the top of my list right now. I don't know what else could be causing something like this. Twilight? No, that just haunts people. Time wisps, existential dread. This guy's not really feeling dread. He just wants you to go away. I hate when this happens. I hate when I click on the first thing and it makes some sort of sense, and now my mind just cannot think of anything else but that first thing. Fucking hate it, because now I'm like, I want to know, but I also don't want to know. Wait, they're everywhere. Is this the Mouse King? My cornflakes. It's in my cornflakes though. Like, what the fuck? Memory wisp? Okay, so what is that one? Mare? Lucy? I think it's a Yule Goat. Demon-like. It's in everything. It's in the food. And he's paranoid about it. And it's a demon. And it looks like a fucking demon. Ray. I almost pressed the wrong thing. Yule Goat. For the first time, I think Yule Goat. Listen, you gotta make an offering, alright? Give a humble offering of wheat or straw. Alright, Ray, and if it persists, just please call Pest Control Services. HS's Pest Control Services. Thank you. Alright, you'll go down. I don't know. I think that's right. There's nothing else that comes to my mind. Watch. I'm gonna put it on wood secretions, and watch, the next one's gonna be wood secretions. Or Yulcat. Watch, the next one's gonna be Yulcat. Hi, this is Casey from HSH. How may I help you?
Please hold.
Okay, that is not a Yulcat, but I know exactly what the fuck that is. I'm not gonna think twice about an avalanche. Hey, Kathy, you got an avalanche there, sweetheart. What's her name, Kathy? Yeah, Kathy. Got an avalanche. Before I even press this, was I wrong to do that? It literally sounded like an avalanche. It's not a war. Hi, this is Casey from HSH. How may I help you? Listen, I'm explaining everything to you guys to the best of my ability, what I feel is correct. So if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, fuck it.
Last seen wearing a disguise. I repeat, the Mouse King has gone incognito. Be on the lookout for any conspicuous individuals of a rodent-adjacent variety. Hudson out.
Of a rodent-adjacent variety. I think we're good here. Let's go. Let's keep going. Okay, let me make a guess. It is Hans. Now I'm just gambling at this point. It's Hans. What's Hans? Suffer symptoms such as appearance of strange markings, faint sound often, or behaving normally. Is a human-shaped husk. Hi, this is Casey from HSH. How may I help you?
Hey, I think some kind of wild animal's in my house. Our poor wooden floors are scratched to hell and back, and there's a bunch of sap and needles and stuff littered around the place. Please, could you send somebody over to find this
wooden floors scratched, saps and needles.
Please
saps and needles. This is not the Hans. This is Belschnickel. We just read it. Scratches on the marks, sap needles, pines. Okay, wow. Sap needles. I've lost my mind, but I'm so excited. Hey, Dorothy. At the end of the night, your the Belschnickel that you have will pass through the home and move on. If it persists, then there might be a sign of troublesome moral activities inside the home. So you and your dog be safe, okay? So we don't want to see that Belschnickel in there again. Thank you. Maybe it's Belschnickel, but the Belschnickel is what I've heard in the office, so I'm gonna call it Belschnickel. And Cervante Pete or Vante? But it was it. Oh, you did have branches. I'm on a roll here. Hi, this is Kasich from HSH. How may I help you?
Please, you have to help me. I think my husband has joined some kind of cult. He's not acting like himself lately, and I found what looked like satanic symbols in the attic, along with what looked like a scarecrow in the center.
Satanic symbols in the attic? Yeah, I give you a second, Lord. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh in your face. I swear we were just on this, right? That's funny how it works out. Hans is a human-shaped husk of cloth, rag, and straw known for sneaking into homes and domains of the affluent, wealthy. Okay. Is there any wealth that I'm seeing? No, but it doesn't matter. Unfortunate. Homes occupied by Hans commonly suffer symptoms such as appearance of strange markings, satanic symbols, in the attic. The faint sounds of rustling or occupants suddenly behaving abnormally, or husbands behaving abnormally. And it looks like a fucking... The scarecrow in the center, that's literally this. Homeowners should complete the process of occupation. Adults may commit acts they do not condone, including most highly viruses, murder, debauchery, and arson. Evacuate any homes. I think this is the Hans. I think Laura, symbols, scarecrow, Hans. I'm a little too good at this. I'm a little too good at this. But also, that was complete. You can't even write that shit. You cannot write that shit. Okay, Laura, if he's affected by it, please call HSH Pest Control because things are moving in a different direction and some debauchery might happen. Enjoy. It is a Hans. And the Hans is by himself. Call him Han Solo. Okay. Let's go a random one again. Hello, this is Ksickbro from HSH. How may I help you today?
Our house is falling apart. The floorboards are cracking, the doors aren't closing properly, and nothing is draining anymore. Something very strange is happening, and I suspect it has something to do with my neighbor's renovation project. I've been seeing people hauling around giant rocks all week. Who knows if they damaged something on my property?
What the fuck? Okay, Denise. Your floors are cracking. Doors. You guys don't want to see my handwriting. That shit is garbage. I'm just going. Doors not working. What else? Things aren't draining properly. Something very strange is happening. I suspect neighbors. Giant rocks. I'll call them giant rocks. Giant rocks. Okay. So there are many things that can affect the household. Avalanches. We heard about these kind of stuff, right? Cloche. I don't think it's a cloche. Instability or sinking. Okay. And their inhabitants as the ground in the center of their formation will gradually sink lower until the deep is formed, damaging the homeowner in the process of preventing homeowners from leaving. Okay, so it could be a cloche. Their homes are advised to seek aid of one conducting the cloche, bringing either an offer of gold or their firstborn child. Okay, so cloche. But it doesn't really give cloche. Floorboards are creaking, the doors are not anymore. Something's very strange. Are cracking. Okay, so there's instability here. Oh, the instability here! Doors aren't closing. They feel off. And then these giant rocks. You're on the top of the list right now, buddy. You're on top of the list right now. Not this. Not this. Not these. Not these. Not these. False artifacts. False killers. Not this. Fracture hob. Cause cracks and fractures in the walls and homes and animals physically. As a monolith, such as the exception of generating longer, wilder hair locks. False face. False faces just sound creepy every single time, but I don't think it's this because the neighbors and the rocks don't really add up. The neighbor rock part of it all. Hunts, the horde, hunt. I don't think it's the hunt. Actually, that would have been really obvious. Is it locomotive again? Affected rumbling in the night. This one was like, no. Mountain warlock. Echoes, rumbling or shaking. Is that first one? Whitaker. Was it a mountain warlock? But the children were still there, right? What's the locomotive? Missing children. Okay, yeah, that's what we were crying about. Okay, whew. Pine sprites, pines and needles. Oh my god, pines and needles. Dorothy? She complained about saps. But the floorboards were just too good there. This isn't enough. Sorry, I'm looking at old ones and I think I'm wrong now. But I'm locked in. In fact, I think I've only made either one mistake so far or no mistake so far. You guys tell me in the comment section below. If you made it to this point in the video, let me know in the comment section below and like the video right now. Like and subscribe if you want more videos coming out every single day daily. That's your boy Ksickbro for you. Sinking foundation. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think we found it. Causes that can lead to home damage over time, eventually sinking, collapsing entirely. Homeowners experience sinking foundations that report cracks or walls, cracks in the wall ceilings, uneven floors, or drains not working properly. Okay, this is now number 1 on the list. Okay, sinking foundation. Let me just quick check. Nothing. Okay, so it's between sinking foundation and cloches. It doesn't seem like cloche anymore. Okay, let's see this. Floorboards are cracking. Doors aren't closing, and the drain is not, and it doesn't work anymore. Cracks, uneven floors, drains, not working. Only problem that I'm finding is something very strange is happening, and you suspect something to do with your neighbor's renovation project. Seeing people hauling around giant rocks all week. Who knows if they damage something on my property? So a cloche has to be around in the center of the formation, gradually sink or lower until a deep pit is formed, damaging a home's foundation in the process of preventing homeowners from leaving. So, okay. So that is my problem. This, they really want me to, okay, relax my shoulders. Sinking foundation is telling me to my face what it does, and That's the first 3 things she's experiencing. The second part, I can't just fucking ignore. Otherwise, it would, in my head, it's just straight sinking foundation. That's actually the perfect fit. Now they want me to believe that, okay, I have to make in my head a scenario where they've been hauling around giant rocks, because that's what she said, so that's the truth. But now these giant rocks are around her home, and her home is sinking. Let me read this properly. They're inhabited as the ground, the center of the formation will gradually sink lower. Okay, so they have had rocks. Nothing more clear, guys, but she's feeling the instability and sinking. Like, that is what she's feeling. This is where we got to do a coin flip or something. Okay. I will spin this. If it has this on top, I go cloche. If it has this, like nothing on it, I go sinking foundation. This on top, I'm going cloche. Why does that feel like the wrong answer, though? Only because, you know, okay, let me change my mindset. Y'all, maybe I'm thinking it is wrong because the other one's so clear. But maybe the other one's so clear as to throw me off, because she's talking about some weird feelings as well. Something supernatural. Denise, offer your firstborn. And if you want to blame someone, blame my glasses case. Give your firstborn a gold, and then if it works, then cool. If it doesn't, then you can vacate the home, please. I don't want to hurt my head. I think it's sinking foundation now so badly. Sinking foundation, where are you at? Hold up, I'm gonna put down for cloche. Okay, sinking foundation. Where are you? Ah! Hi, this is failure from failure, HSH failure. How can I help?
Someone stole our competition out from under us. I know it's those no-good Derricksons. They've always been jealous of us taking the annual Grand Gingerbread Master Award. Oh, rather than improve their own skills, they decided to break into our home last night and steal our post office. I found poor little postman Peter collapsing pieces on the floor, right next to a big hole with the burned remains of our post office inside. The police won't do anything. Can you come and perform a citizen's arrest?
What is this accent? Throw me off. This is a lot. Okay, let's unpack this bitch. Jealous of taking that. Okay, you said a break in. This is running out of ink. Steal our post office. Steal our post office? Steal our post office? The fuck does steal our post office? How do you steal a post office? You steal the whole office? Okay, steal. Something stole something. I found our poor little postman Peter collapsed. Postman Peter. That sounds like a little doll or mannequin or something. Postman Peter. Collapsed on the floor right next to a big hole with burned remains of our post office inside. Hole burned. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Please hold.
Okay, dolls. There's only one doll I'm thinking of. Hobbs, not dolls. Wait, no, animations. That's the doll I'm thinking of. Yeah, this thing. Clattering noses, stolen household objects. Okay. Don't really and will ignore entirely to go about the business. Presence also will indicate interest in other potentially dangerous parties. Will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, and no further action needed if the animation persists. Using location, it may be some more dangerous activity in these cases. Okay. So animation is the only thing standing off the page because of this Postman Peter thing. Postman Peter collapsed on the floor, in pieces on the floor in the yard, right next to a big hole with burned remains of our post office. They burnt it? Any miniature human figures, his dog puppies, capable of moving on their own. Clattering was a night missing stolen household objects. This is the only thing that have stolen objects. What else can do that? Belschnickel? No, we're looking something else. Common hob. Desktop, actually. Where else we lose here? They're liking tidy their homes. What the fuck are hobs even good for? They metamorphosize, okay. What's this? Can I see, is this my monitor or is this? It's like a light coming from it. I think that's just like the monitor. Like the in-game monitor, not my monitor. Why am I moving past these? Okay. Hans, Hordes. Lucy. Burned it. Pine Sprites. Perchta maybe? Animation's like never used. Like if I'm looking at animation, that means I literally exhausted all the new ones. Reanimation's not it. I know that much. Purchases, not really given Perchta though, right? Or break-ins. Not least on the clattering and shed skin before. They didn't find shed skin. They found the remains of fucking Postman Peter, dog. Fine. Okay. It's animation. But wait, let me go read that again. Let me see what they need. Go away. It literally can't be anything else but animation, right? I'm thinking about it too much. There was a break-in. There were stolen items. And Postman Peter, the fucking doll. Which I'm assuming, but it's on pieces on the floor. My mind first went to... Oh, fucking a postman was dismembered on the floor. But that mentality is not going to get me anywhere because I don't think that's what actually happened. Because it doesn't sound like that's what happened. Collapsed in pieces on the floor in the yard right next to a big hole. Burned remains. Burned remains? Of our post office. It's animation. You got animation, dog. It's no further action needed, right? If it's gone, if it happens again, then please call Pest Removal Services. HSH. Pest Removal Services. Holy fuck. That is like the one that I'm like, I don't get. Hi, this is Casey from HSH. How may I help you? 100% success rate, Casey from HSH.
I'm not sure who else to call about this, but something very weird is going on in our neighborhood. Some strange man in a large trench coat and Halloween mask is going around ringing neighbors' doors, carrying some kind of paper or notes. He hasn't come to my house yet, but I'm very afraid of what they might be up to. Pepper, stop scratching the door. He's going to think we're home.
I think we found the Mouse King, y'all. Why is the cat going crazy like that? The fact that the cat's going crazy like that gives me a sign to understand that there is a rodent adjacent variety creature going about. Halloween mask simply and a trench coat means that they're wearing a disguise and they're sending notes out, right? They're sending a note out. Let's go look at the Mouse King. Strange messages such as mass coordination or attempts at communication. A note, mass communication. I am so fucking good at this game. Just from the cat yowling at the door, it became mouse adjacent. Because I thought it was gonna be like that the mayor at first, because outside people's houses. But that cat gave it away to me. Mouse King, kill it immediately, my good sir. What's his name? Wade, Mouse King. Done. I think it was twice about it. I am that fucking good. Okay, I gotta be humble. I'm alright. I'm decent. My skills of inferring, like puzzle solving, is insane. Hi, this is all-time greatest Ksick from HSH.
I need you to send out someone to change out our locks. My mother-in-law has finally gone far enough, and I've had it with her. I don't know how, but I think she's managed to get a copy of my key to come in and leave these creepy little dolls for my kids at night. I saw that old bag myself on the security camera. It's a bit fuzzy, but I can make out those crony old arms of hers.
No, we just read something new today. Leaves dolls behind. Perch the. Look at those arms. Okay. Leave creepy dolls and crony old arms. Okay. Arms and full of refuse, chaos and filth. Homer is experiencing chaos and filth. Chaos, so he doesn't like his mother-in-law. That's chaotic. Okay. Nightly sounds of clattering, shed skin on the floor. Where's the dolls? I swear we read about the dolls. Wait. Yeah, as they often use to make nearby humans as makeshift scarecrows to keep other pests at bay. Most human adults don't usually survive this process. What am I thinking of then? What else has like weird arms? What else fucking has weird arms? What else has weird arms? The gift tag! Leave behind trinkets such as makeshift dolls! Oh my god! If I didn't just think to myself, no, I swear I read this. We just read this somewhere. And we went for Perchta, I would have been so upset with myself. Because I was like, you know what? Yeah. Perchta, no. The gift tag. Okay, wait. You may choose to close off access to the home's chimney. Okay, home's chimney. Okay, listen here. Porter, listen, that's not your mother-in-law, alright? I wouldn't start that relationship with your mother-in-law, kind of like an evil and like a miscommunication one. You seem to have a gift tag. They leave dolls behind for their peoples. But I would say if you want to prevent from entering your home during the winter, then close the chimney off, my friend. Thank you very much. Have yourself a wonderful day. Shushing! All right. Oh! I'm kind of embarrassed I yelled that loud for 100%, but like, guys, you understand. The first one, I kept fucking up. I kept messing up, and it kept feeling weird. I feel great. 3 episodes in a row, 100%. 3 episodes in a row. The cheer levels aren't going down, baby. The cheer levels aren't going down. That's called note-taking. That's called diligent note-taking. That's what that's called. I take this game too serious. Wait, is this my last shift? No. Because now I'm worried about like having it 100% every single time. Oh shit, is around or seeing currently feeding. Currently feeding. Very high increased levels of cheer spreading is highly advised. Hey, what are you doing here on Christmas, dog? Unfortunately, we both know why. I'm sorry this always falls on your plate, Becca. Especially with the extra madness going on in the pest control this year. This is gonna be a tough one. Here's hoping to see you tomorrow, dude. We all have you to thank for this past year, Rodney. Oh, that's sweet. You know, it feels like his heart's growing out of his chest now. I'm looking a little shaky right now. I'm on 100% vibe right now. Every time I go to record these, I'm like, all right, Ksick, you gotta lock the fuck in. See what makes sense. See what you can decipher. Holy shit. If you enjoyed this video today, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment down below saying how good I did or how you enjoyed the video, or if there's something you'd like me to do extra, or a game you'd like me to play next once I finish this game. Because I feel like we're approaching the end. I don't know. I feel like Christmas Day is going to be the big waha. You know what I mean? Maybe not, but I think that's what's going to happen. I can only guess. But thank you so much for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, share the video with your friends. Because sharing the video means, people, YouTube's going to think this guy's cool. And I'm trying my best to go every single day content creation this year. I do stream as well. So check all the links in my description. Follow me everywhere. Let me know, yo, you know what? I like Ksickbro. I like him. This guy's cool, and I like his content, and it'll motivate me more to make more content for you guys, because I've been doing this for a very long time, and now I'm just taking it a little more seriously, if anything. You know what I mean? Because I love it, and I love that. I love it. Shut up, face. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Ksick. Peace out.